Hello and welcome to this edition of Eat Right with Rouses. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it very much. And we are always glad to welcome in our favorite dietitian with Rouses, April Sins. Hello, April.
Hello, Keith. How are you doing today?
I am very well, and you are cooking in the kitchen like usual.
I am. I'm excited to make this. We're making sesame chicken today.
Oh, my. Oof.
So I'm going to walk you through it step by step. I'm going to tell you all the ingredients that I'm going to use. And it's really a very easy dish to make. And all you have to do is grab some chicken from Rouses. I have my Bell and Evans chicken. You can find that in the fresh meat department at Rouses. This is an air-chilled chicken. I love the way it's packaged. It's kind of like almost vacuum packed. It has the really nice seal to it. But not only that, this chicken has so much flavor. It is delicious. So if you haven't tried it yet, make sure you try the Bell and Evans chicken. So I'm going to use the boneless chicken breast today. If you prefer to use a chicken thigh or something like that, you're welcome to do that. Now, I just sprayed the pan with a little Rouses olive oil spray. Make sure you go by the oil where you normally find the Rouses olive oil and get that olive oil spray. It is so useful, and it has the best sprayer on it. What we're going to do first is I'm going to take some sesame seeds and I'm going to toast them. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my pan. I sprayed the pan already. I'm just going to put a little bit on the pan and toss them around and let them toast. And it only takes a couple of seconds. And so that toasting of the sesame seeds adds so much flavor to the chicken. While that's toasting, I'm going to tell you a couple of other ingredients that I have. Okay. So I chopped up some bell peppers. I have the green bell peppers. I have orange bell peppers. I love to use colorful bell peppers, and there's two reasons why. One is it makes the meal look more beautiful. Right. Actually, it's three reasons. Two is that it adds a lot of nutrition to the meal, and what most people don't realize is that bell peppers have a lot of vitamin C in it. And three, it adds a ton of flavor without adding a bunch of salt to a meal. Now, these sesame seeds are done because they started to kind of pop a little bit on me. When they start to do that, when they start to jump around and move around the pan, it's time to take them off. And a couple of them just jumped on me. So then what we're going to do, Keith, is we're going to take our chicken and we're going to add it to this pan. Now, because we're filming, I mostly cooked my chicken already. So I'm just going to add that to the pan. But you would normally add it as a raw item. Yes. So we're going to put that in there, cook it till it's all the way cooked, and then we're going to add some vegetables in there. So my chicken's pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and add these vegetables in here, and we're going to add a few seasonings. Now you're going to see I have some chopped green onions on my plate as well, and I am going to add those toward the end. Right. They take less time to cook. You can see how beautiful does this look already. The colors just add that vibrant. Right. So the next thing we're going to add is called coconut aminos. It's called Coconut Secret Coconut Aminos, and what this is the soy sauce alternative. So it has less sodium. Okay. And I know it seems like it would taste like coconuts, but it does not. It is from the sap of a coconut tree. So it does not have a coconut flavor, but it does come off the coconut tree. Okay. The other thing we're going to add is going to be some ginger. So I have a little bit of ground ginger I'm going to put in the pan. And then we're going to toss that around and let that cook. Now, there's some other alternatives of things you can use. You can add in the snow peas if you would like. Right. And you're basically going to cook these vegetables down until they're nice and soft. And then we're going to add those toasted sesame seeds that we cooked at the end, and also the green onions. Okay. So it's a really nice dish to bring some vegetables in, to bring a nice lean meat. You can add spinach if you want to add to this as well. You know, spinach cooks down really nicely. It wilts really nicely. I have some fresh radicchio that you can find at Rouses as well in the produce department that you can add for a nice kind of purpley reddish color. Right. And if you want to throw in onions in this, you can do that as well. Sure. But you can see, Keith, that when you cook at home, you can make things nice and flavorful by adding in some different dishes, some different items into the dish.
Right.
And you also have control over what you're putting in it.
Right.
So you have control over the sodium that's in it, over the fats that you put in it, over any additional items that might be in it. And, it's not just about one ingredient. It's about a combination of ingredients
Sure.
to make a really good, flavorful meal.
It really does. And again, you find ways to not only do this in a really healthy way with some substitutes for less sodium, but look how colorful that is. That's the thing that's always amazing to me, is that you find a way to make food not only smell great, but you make it look great and look it's so very appealing.
And it's that combination of those flavors and those nice fresh vegetables that we have at Rouses as well. And so it really is, it makes a great combination. And then you can add even more color with some green onions. And the thing is it's always people say, what's the best ingredient? What's the healthiest ingredient? But it's not just about one ingredient. It's about that combination of ingredients where we can get a variety of nutrition from all different things. We can get our fats and our carbohydrates and our proteins, and then our vitamins and minerals from all different foods, and combining it in a dish. And that's more satisfying and delicious.
And the great news is you can get all of those at any of your local Rouses, and they're so very easy to find. Go right there through the vegetable aisle, and you'll be able to do it, or through the vegetable section, fruits and vegetables. It's a great way to do that. April, as always, we thank you for showing us another way to eat great, and it tastes great all at the same time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Keith.
All right. That'll do it for this particular segment of Eat Right with Rouses, but don't go anywhere. A lot more local programming right here on HTV.